An example for normality testing. So I have two data here. One is non-normal data and normal data. So first let us go to stat and basic statistics and go to normality test. Here select the variable, that is the first one. Then select Anderson Darling test and say OK. So here we got the Anderson Darling test. So here the data says it is not normal because the data is not following the normal distribution curve. It is randomly plotting the data. Since the p-value is less than 0.05. Now let us plot for normal data. Select the normal data and say OK. So here you can see the data is following a straight line curve. That means there is a relation for the first data and the second data, and the maximum data is falling here. The p-value we got is 0.651. The meaning of that is 65% of the time the data is tend to fall between the 95% confidence interval from the mean, from the process mean. That means positive 1.960 sigma, negative 1.90 sigma. This we can say the data is normally distributed. What is normally distributed? It means maximum the process producing only one data as an output. Therefore, the frequency of that particular data will be high. So this is an example for calculating p-value or to do normality testing using Anderson-Darling test. Now, next we'll go for correlation. What is correlation? Correlation is defined as the relation between two parameters. The relation between two parameters where y is equal to f of x, y is a dependent variable and x is the independent variable. So what is y is equal to f of x? F means function of function, y we can call it as a output, x are the inputs. So in this case the x is temperature they given and y is a flowability. That means temperature is a parameter or x, we can call it as inputs. When you change the parameter, the flowability will change. So flowability is not an independent, it is dependent on the temperature. Therefore, y is an dependent parameter or dependent variable. X is an independent variable. What is variable that can be changed? It can be decimal, it can be numbers. Now, how to do correlation? Let us see. Here they given the temperature data, and for the same temperature what is the flowability data. In this chart you can see there is a direct correlation between temperature and flowability. As the temperature increases, the flowability is also increases. Therefore the r square value it is given as 100%. So 100% there is a relation between your temperature and flowability. Now how to do this correlation in the Minitab, let us see. So here I have plotted the data, y data and x data. Okay, so this is supposed to be y. So this is supposed to be x and this is supposed to be y. Okay, so let us plot like this. So I'll give this as a input, this as the output. Okay, so as the temperature changes, flowability is also changing. Now go to stat regression fitted line plot. Here give the response as, what is response, that is output y. Give us where is it, data is not showing. Okay, let us paste it in the end. Go to stat regression fitted line plot. So data is not showing. Why it is not showing? So let us plot in the new sheet and say this as x and this say this as y. Okay, go to stat regression fitted line plot. Oh, it is not showing. Why it is not showing? So I'll manually type it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll say this as x, this is y. Now go to stat, basic statistics, sorry, regression, fitted line plot. Response as output give us a y, that flowability, and input is nothing but the temperature. Say it is a linear and say okay. Now you can see a straight line where there is a direct correlation between your temperature and flowability. So as the temperature, this is a temperature y. As the temperature increases, the as the temperature increases, the flowability is also increasing. So the 100% there is a correlation. So this is how we can do correlation activity in the Minitab. Now, next we are going to see matrix plot. So what is matrix plot? Matrix plot is similar to correlation analysis. In matrix plot, we can do correlation between many output and one input. Okay, so there are limited inputs and there are many outputs. So here we have to change a little bit, that is from many input and one output. Suppose you had many inputs and there is only one output. How you can find a correlation at a time? So this is a data. These are the inputs: temperature, speed, feed, depth of cut, RPM, weight, flowability. And the output I am considering as a dimension. In this case, flowability I am taken as input because I can change the flowability in the machine. So output I am considered as the dimension. So these are the set of data given here. Now after doing the matrix plot, I'll get a chart like this where you can see temperature, speed, feed, depth of cut, RPM, weight, flowability, dimension. So the beauty of matrix plot here is it can correlate at a time with one parameter and with respect to all other parameters. Now the temperature can do correlation with speed, feed, depth of cut, RPM, weight, flowability, as well as the output. It can do correlation with the input as well as with the output. Now if you take temperature and speed, this is the correlation. If you take temperature and feed, this is the correlation, speed and feed. So now if we are observing the matrix plot, we can conclude that there is no much correlation except here. Here I'm finding a linear line. That means this is nothing but the mirror of this. So now what we can find is for all the inputs, that is between the inputs and with respect to the input and output, there is no much correlation except temperature and dimension. If you take temperature and if you take x-axis and x-axis is the dimension, y-axis is a temperature, there is a direct positive correlation. That means as the temperature increases, dimension is also increasing. We can ignore all other parameter with respect to the dimension and say temperature and dimension is having a correlation. So this is how we can make matrix plot. Now let us see how we can make matrix plot in the Minitab. So I have the data here from C6 to C13. What we have to do is go to graphs, go to select matrix plot, then you give you give simple matrix plot, save OK, select the data from C6 to C13 and say OK. Now you can see the matrix plot here, a simple matrix plot where there is no much correlation between other parameters. There is only one correlation between temperature and dimensions. So this is how you can make a simple matrix plot to see the correlation between many inputs and one output. So next we'll see mission utilization factor.